I thought I'd give you guys another view of my art studio because I changed a lot of things. So I might as well start over here. So these are my art books over here. Some I made, like the ones that are numbered, and others are from like Alice Neal or Van Gogh or, you know, the Impressionists. I got a bunch of them. And on this shelf here, along with my books, are my watercolors. I love my watercolors, even though I'm terrible at watercolors. Here is um, my new shelf of spray paints. I just started using spray paints in some of my abstract art. As many of you know, I keep telling you that I'm not really good at abstract art, but I'm really having fun doing it because it empties my brain. On the shelf here is just some little extra things because my main desk is right here, and I can like reach over and grab like certain things. Like these things, these are pretty cool. Um, this is called a Brushos, Colorcraft Brusho. They're watercolor dust. That's all I can explain it as. It's like a dust, and it makes a really cool um, design. So I have my little desk right here next to my big desk. Of This is where I keep all my pens and markers that I can grab real quick. These are my gel pens. These are my microns, and the thin ones. These are my Poscas. I keep little. These are even thick. They're like not microns, but they're very, very thin, and they're all different colors. And I kind of like them. These are my Staedtler watercolor markers. Both of them seem to be watercolors, even though one was not advertised as watercolor. They are both watercolor markers. I have a little spinning thing here where I have my main watercolor paintbrushes here, and these are my oil paint brushes. This is what I use for my oils. Then I have like my box down there has like sponges and rollers and squeegees. And then up here I have some I use these brushes for mostly for the gouache paints. These work really good on gouache. And then I keep these paintbrushes are really cool. I use them for watercolors too. And then of course my very important pocket color wheel. Everyone needs one of them. And then my model. Hi Frank. And I just put this on here today. Um, I washed it off as good as I could, but I couldn't get it real clean. But this is a pretty cool thing I got from Amazon. It comes with this little cup. This actually folds down to almost flat, and you could put gouache and watercolor in here, and paintbrushes in here. Watch, I'll show you. Look. Boop. Pretty cool, huh? You can also lean them here to dry. And it's like a plastic of some sort, but it's easy to wash, so it doesn't get stuff on your desk too bad. Um, Mostly got pictures of my family. That's me. That's my sister Kelly, Heidi, my mommy, and my dad. And these are my sisters and me. And these are my friends from Fifth Avenue. So they're like my inspirations. And I keep a mirror here to try to um, paint my face, but it's not working out real well. I tried to do a pencil sketch of myself looking in the mirror. It was terrible. I posted that earlier. And here's my little soda and my rags. And then I keep stuff in my drawers. And here's another desk where I'm letting some things dry right here that I made. This is where my husband works normally when he's here. These are where he keeps his paintbrushes that I let him have. And then our speaker to listen to music and a couple other things he uses mostly. This is one of his paintings he just finished doing, which I think is one of his best pieces. And his chair. That's my sewing box, and this is his easel. I have it pushed back here. He can put it wherever he wants. He could put it over here or whatever, but I usually just put it out there because he doesn't work in here except on the weekends. This is my porch. We have 2 chairs out there. The dog usually sits out there. He smokes, excuse me. Excuse that. And then I have an easel out there for when I want to spray paint Mod Podge on there, or even just spray paint because if I paint it in here, it gets really gross. And here's my stand-up desk. This is where I have all my sketchbooks, my watercolor books, arches, color pencil books, everything. Everything's on here. And then I mostly do like pencil sketches, or I plan out things up here because just stand. Sometimes it feels better to stand because I'm gaining a little weight, so I should try to not sit so much. And I have a lot of my pencil stuff here, and my Caran d'Ache, and my Derwent sticks, and my Vine pencil charcoals, and then some of this stuff, boop, and then a whole bunch of other random stuff like erasers, razors, compasses, stuff like that. That's where I burn my incense in here. And then we come over here to my favorite thing, the fan, because it gets hot in here. This is where I keep all my mediums for my acrylics and my oil paints. Now this thing right here, okay, the new table here, or new shelving, I kind of built it. So this part right here is separate from this one here. So there's 2 of them. And all the square parts inside of it are missing. So it's just the frame. So I glued them together. I glued this to this right here. I glued all the bottoms as best I can, and then these little drawers actually fit in each of these areas right here. Which, by the way, if you can see, I need to make like a bottom, like maybe cut pieces of wood so it'll be flatter. Cause like, see, watch, when I pull it out, it goes down. So I have to pull them out real gently. And I put a lot of stuff, like, okay, so this is my random acrylics, which are like second level and lower. These are pretty good. These Artist Loft paints are pretty good, but yeah, they're kind of like I call them the crappy bucket, because they got all kinds of stuff. Like I bought this, it was called Flash Paint, right? Somebody was talking about flash paint, so I was like, oh, I want to get flash paints, but this is they called it flash paint, but they weren't actual flash paint. So that's kind of like just, my fun. I don't feel guilty using these paints. These are the more expensive paints. My Goldens, my So Flat, my Liquitex acrylic gouaches are in here. I got so many of them. Let's see. And then I also all the So Flats, and then I got a whole bunch of the Goldens also. And I got some I'm going to say the word wrong. Sennelier abstract paints that I keep in here also. They're pretty. That's a really good bucket of paint right there. And then in this one I got all my acrylic inks. Then I got some abstract. I'm gonna say the word again wrong again. Sennelier abstract paints that you can put these little pieces on to make different shapes. Let's see, here's another one. Wait, let's find a good one. Look at that. Oh, it's not showing. I got a terrible camera phone. But yeah, they make different different shapes with the paints, and it's a whole bunch of different colors: yellow, white, silver. I got gold, red. Here are my Tombow pet markers and my Sharpies. I want to get something to hold those markers in, so they're right there, kind of like this. Like, see my Arctics? These are my Artex markers, and boom, and go right in and grab whatever. This is for drawing faces and people and stuff like that. And these are like real pretty pastels, that one. And then I got my gouache set. Oh, this is another gouache. This is my Mia gouache. And this is the Hemi gouache set. And then, of course, I got really nice gouaches. They're Holbeins. These are really, really nice. I like them. Then I got my pencils. These pencil sets. These are all Prismacolors. And these are watercolor pencils. Derwent color pencils. And these are kind of like just Lovejoys. It came in a really cool bag. That's really why I bought it. Pencils weren't that bad either. I also have a whole bunch of different pencils in here too. Different color pencils. Really a lot. Like, it filled up. I had to take out the case to put them in there. Here I got my Liquitex paints. Here I got the Artist Loft, the professional ones. The third, let me see. Yeah, the third level. Plus, I have a whole bunch of golden ones in there, too. I love golden acrylic paints. And then my oils. I have a whole bunch of oil paints in here. And then, where's my other ones? Okay, here are my Winton and Newton and the Gamblin ones. Here, let me grab them out. These are the best ones I have, to be honest with you. I keep them in here, it keeps them fresh. The 1980 ones, these are really good colors. And the Winton Newton little ones, these are pretty good too, but not as good as those. A lot of those over here are the larger Winton Newtons, and a lot of smaller artist craft, or the stuff from Michaels that's kind of cheap. Then I got, what do I got? I got my crayons, and I got other crayon type stuff. Oh, my oil sticks. They're from, let's try to say the word again, Selenial. Selenial oil sticks. Now, they are not the same as oil pastels, which, by the way, I forgot to say, this is my oil pastel, or my pastel shelves. I got soft pastels up in this one and in this shelf. And then I got oil pastels in this shelf here and then below. Like, I got a lot of Mungyo. They're Mungyo, but they're not as good as this Mungyo. Let's find them. Wait, where are they? Oh, wait. Yeah, these Mungyos here. There's good Mungyos, and then there's not. And then I took the paper off these Mungyos. Oops. Oh, get in there. They're fun. They're such a mess, though, to use. Also got the Crayola ones, which, by the way, these, if you ever want to try to use oil pastels, get the Crayola ones. They're really cheap, and they work really really good. Faber-Castell, uh, they're they're not good. Faber-Castell's horrible, and so's the Paul Rubens. They don't even mix real well. So, and then down here is my one of my boxes of my easels to take out when I go outside. But I've also used it sitting on my desk. And um here's my main easel. It's got a big canvas on it right now. But this is where this is my main. Why isn't it? There it goes. This is where I mainly work here. And let's see, let's go around here to behind here. And this is where I got some more paintbrushes. I got where I could put a glass to put some paint on. And I got crappy paintbrushes for when my grandchildren come over or if I just want to make a mess. And here's my knives. I got so many. I got really cool ones too, like shaped ones like this. Can you see that one? Let's see. Oh, those things. Stencils. I forgot the word. Stencils. Stencils. Let's see. Sharps. Cool knives. Look at the cool scissors. Check these. Let's see if you can see them. Can you see them? Why isn't my phone? Why isn't my camera getting? Well, anyway, if you can see it, it's like it makes really cool cuts. See what's in here. Oh yes, my dot making kits and my glass pens. That's like glass stuff. Let's see, nothing. Oh, gouache paints that are kind of crappy, and then color pencils that are kind of crappy, and then of course my glue sticks and my staple gun, and that's empty down there. I like this thing. I trash picked that. Trash picked a lot of stuff in here. So let's see if I can go. Well, so just to show you the whole room. There's my circle light. I love my circle light. And then my TV, where I watch YouTube channels. My favorite YouTube art channels. And then come on in here. This is where I have a lot of canvases that I'm either in the middle of doing or they're finished and I have no room for them on the walls. I put stuff all in this shelf. This is actually two closets. Here, let me back up. This was a closet here because this is a hallway going into the bathroom. This was a closet here and a closet here. And I made this closet into like a storage area. Like I got smaller canvases here and, you know, like all kinds of random stuff. Like tape is there. This is like this clay stuff. It's like liquid clay. My husband likes doing this stuff. Let's see if it'll... I don't know why I'm having a hard time. Liquid Sculpey. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of this stuff. Random paints. Glitter. Glitter stuff is up there. Tongue depressors and extra paper stuff. Containers. There's Magesso glue. And this basket right here is full of directions. Up there, up here, where the non-binary flag is hiding, that's extra paintings up there too. And there's just about as much here as there are over there, up there. So on this side, this is my jewelry section. I make jewelry, I make cards, anything really. But mostly jewelry. Like you can see, here's all my jewelry that I've already made and it's tagged up. Here's my mask when I make you know, the resin stuff, you should wear a mask. I got glasses in here and a light. My Pideo, I don't know how to pronounce it, Pideo paints that I love making jewelry with. Bunch of wire. Um, yep, here's another shelf with random stuff on it. Boop, boop, boop. There's some resin molds up there. Um, and this is my newest thing. It's a die kit, a die. It makes stuff. Like, okay, so I made these things. Pretty, right? Made these, made that. And it also does this kind of stuff. Like, it's three-dimensional. Let's see if I can get it to show you. Let me sit it here. Let me get the one with the birds on it, too. Pretty, right? Oh, it's probably goes like this. Like birds sitting on a wire. And in this box is all my die cutting stuff, and also stamp and ink stuff. Here's my resin light. I have two other resin lights, but that one's the best one. My cutting board and stuff under here. Some of this stuff is camping equipment. Yeah. Yeah, all that stuff under there is camping equipment. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, these were two closets. And then you come in here, these are paintings that I'm in the middle of doing. And it's a bathroom. I look a mess because I'm wearing my painting shirt. But here's where I keep a bunch of my canvases right next to the sink. And this is where I wash all my brushes out at. And then here's my pottery wheel. And my chair, I sit here. I don't use the bathroom in here. This is just storage. And I got all my hand tools and stuff, my heating gun, hammers, whatever. Oh, there's my glue gun. I was wondering where the glue gun went. Jeez, I swear to God, I can't find a pen in that art room of mine until the last minute. I'll be like 2 weeks later, I'll be like, that's where the pen was. Oh, there's a blow dryer. There's my sculpting tools to make the clay, and I'm not really good at it because I'm just learning. So, and I don't use the shower. That's the shower, by the way. I just thought it was a great idea to put my pottery wheel in there because it makes a mess, and all I got to do is kind of just turn on the shower and rinse out the shower, and boom. And here's my chair to do that. So, okay. So, yeah, that's my, this is my art studio. And I really love being in here because it's so bright and happy. And I get a lot of work done. Oh, these two paintings right here are from my best friend, Michelle. She painted them. She is an amazing artist. She makes me look like a kindergartner. But anyway, I do my best. Don't judge me. Wait, I'll turn my light on. See, this is the coolest light because it goes all kinds of different colors. Whoop. Oh, here we go. I can go blue and green, and I can make it do any color I want. It doesn't really matter because I don't look good in any color. I look like me no matter what. I do not know how people use this light to make themselves look better. I just look like me in every lighting situation. But, so anyway, yep, there's I'm going to go out on my porch for a second and show you outside. There's the palm trees. That way right there, right by that building right there, that's where the beach is. That's how far away I would live from the beach. Not even a block. And, there's my scooter down here covered in the blue tarp. And there's our chairs. So yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed my studio tour. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me, man. Bye.